Black History Month is very important. It is a month that celebrates the Black community, African Americans in general, but it also brings light to the history of the Black community. A lot of inventors that have been overshadowed, a lot of African American inventors, that their inventions are very important to us, but we technically don't know who the inventor is, or Black people in history that get overshadowed and aren't in the textbooks. Black History Month brings some attention to them. And it's very important that we understand who these people are because they have influenced our country and the world as a whole.
Black history means to me, it's more than 1 month. I think if we list the different contributions that civil rights movement made, we would take more than 12 months, I think, to explain and add all the people involved. Civil rights, to me, is what I tie into Black history because of all the changes and how they obtained those changes through the constitutional system to find solutions and equality for all the cultures in American history.
What Black History Month means to me is Rosa Parks that sat on the bus and she fought for her freedom. She fought for our freedom. She didn't want us to be separated or discriminated by. And then Martin Luther King, he marched to get our freedom, to get our rights, where we're not discriminated again. Obama had ran for presidency, and guess what? He won on the presidency. That shows me that we have a lot of work to do, but Black History Month means they fought for us, and now we have to be all one nation, equal.
I come from a Hispanic country. I came here 3 years ago, and almost 4 years ago. And I really didn't know anything about Black history in general. Like, I know certain things that happened a long time ago, but I really don't know about it. But when I think about Black History Month, I think of social movements, social justice, and how the African American community is still fighting for equality at this point.
Y en mis tiempos de que yo estuve de joven, conviví con diferentes gentes o razas, más también con la raza morena. Para mí, la raza morena ha sido una raza o personas y como nosotros los hispanos, no los identifico de otra manera. Y para mí, yo soy de los tiempos de Martin Luther King. Anduve yo en las protestas, donde anduvo él, todo eso, aquí en Los Ángeles. Y me interesa la historia de ellos porque sé parte de ellos y fui parte de ellos también. Y me gusta convivir con ellos y ellos conviven conmigo también.
Well, to me, it's a month to celebrate and remember history that a group of people have done through the past years. One that is in my mind is a group of people called the Black Panther movement. There was a time when they aided in food and support to people protesting for rights for handicap. And they were trying to get rights for parking, for ramps for their house, and they weren't being heard. So they locked themselves into a room to protest, but they weren't prepared. So the Black Panthers came in, barged in, brought them food, support, and were with them with the fight. And to me, that's great. It's remembering history, a cause being held by both people and actually moving together in equal rights.
It's this unique opportunity in America that all of us get a chance to learn about a culture. And in my case, it's a culture that's not like the one I grew up in. I went to the Black History celebration here the other day, and I was amazed at all the contributions that Black Americans have given us. We're very lucky in that way. Of course, my favorite was the music and the writing?
It's a combination of cultures. It's bringing our values together. It's having a freedom of expression. It's us being united. You know, again, being I'm a half Hispanic and I'm also a half Jamaican. So it's having that part of me in one. Again, it's having the ability to show and teach my son that, you know, we are one.
Being able to get credit for the work that you've done, for those people that never had an opportunity to speak their mind and get the full credit, always having to go behind other people, they finally get included. They're finally heard. They're finally visible.
For me, Black History Month means an opportunity to learn about it since I'm new in this country. And it's interesting to know about some people who has done great things for this country.
And Black History Month means to me is how they grew in different ways and how they led with confidence.
For me, Black History Month means learn about great people. For example, Michael Jackson. He has a beautiful music, and I like too much how he's dance. Woo! And another example is Michael Jordan. He was an excellent NBA player. And also, you guys has a beautiful and great food. Thank you.
To me, the Black History Month is a celebration of the positive impact and the contribution that day we have given to the world. Examples, cultures, sport, music, etc. Thank you.
Black History Month means to me it's a time to reflect and acknowledge what African Americans been through and to celebrate their courage and achievements throughout life.
The Black History for me is very important because commemorates the struggle of Black Americans who fought for their rights.
Black people and Mexican people and all kind of race is same. We need to be a try to same for everybody in the whole world. Like Obama, president, give you many works, good things in this country. I think all kind of president and all kind of people be tried same in this country, no discrimination.
It is to honor the long struggle of the Black race in this country, to end the abuses, discrimination, and racial segregation that they have suffered since in 1690 they began to be brought as slaves to this country.
It's about appreciation. We have to acknowledge and honor the people and a culture that has transcended from slavery to the first Black American astronaut or a first Black president. So many more unknown people have opened a gateway of equality and justice for all. We not only remember them, but we celebrate their struggles to continue their models, voices, and persistence.